Okay everyone, so in this video we're going to go through the equipment you're going to use in lab number 27, our ADI lab. So this is a ring stand, okay? It's called a ring stand because it's got a base with a pole that you can put something that is called a ring clamp. So it's called a ring clamp because it's literally a ring that can clamp onto it. Okay, we have our friendly Bunsen burner here. Remember, the Bunsen burner is connected to the gas spout. When it is perpendicular like this, that means it's off. If you were to pull this parallel, that would be on. You light your Bunsen burner with your friendly striker, okay? And remember, the striker has a piece of flint on the inside that allows you to create the spark. When you use your striker, you hold it like this, pointer finger here. Your three fingers here are used to pull it sideways. You fold your thumb over and you use your thumb to push in to create the spark. Your hand, if it's looking red like mine is, or it hurts a little bit, you're probably doing it right, okay? This is called wire gauze. You set it on the counter because the counter is a really good conductor of heat. So if you put something hot on this, it's gonna cool down too quickly. And that will cause it to crack or shatter. So you put anything that's hot on top of a piece of wire gauze to allow it to vent and to cool slowly, okay? You're gonna have tongs, which you're gonna be able to use to pick up things that are hot, okay? Now on the ring stand above the Bunsen burner, what you'll do is you will take your clay triangle, so it's a triangle, and the edges are made out of clay, which allows it to heat evenly and safely. And so you put it there and you use it to hold your crucible, okay? Now this crucible is just a little dish that's safe to heat. You'll have a lid. I couldn't find one for the video, but I'll have them for our lab, okay? Once you've started to turn on your Bunsen burner and heat things up, you should not touch anything in this area with your hands. So you can use your tongs to hold it. I recommend doing this sort of grip. It's a lot more stable. You can choose as well these little divots. You can choose to put up your crucible in like that and hold it, but I find that to be a little looser. Whatever you are able to get the most stable grip on the crucible is, because we obviously don't want to drop them, okay? So this is kind of how you'll set it up, okay? Once you have everything set up, you will turn on your gas and use your striker to light your Bunsen burner, okay? So make sure you keep your fingers relatively far away from the scale. This is clearly not wanting to light for me. There we go. Now remember, once it is lit, this down here can be adjusted to change the intensity of your flame. So if you open it to where the openings are a little more open, you can see that this inner cone appears. The tip of that inner cone is going to be the hottest part on your flame. And what you can see is that the flame is actually reaching the crucible. It's like right underneath it. And so that means this is a good height. We could lower the ring if we needed to, if we had a smaller flame, but this is pretty good for what we need. Now, since it's going, right, that means we would not want to touch this anymore because this is now gonna be hot. Once your Bunsen burner has been turned on, you assume that it is hot for the rest of the class period, okay? So to turn off our Bunsen burner, you do not blow it out like a candle. You come back over here, you turn off the gas, and the flame will go away, okay? What you'll do is never, ever, ever, you can already see that like there's steam coming off of this from how warm it is. You would pick up your crucible and place it onto your wire gauze, okay, in order to allow it to cool. Okay, crucibles are things that are gonna heat up pretty quickly, and they will also cool down pretty quickly as well. So this is the general setup for your lab.